Welcome to Module 3, Meal Planning for Future You. Remember in Module 1 when we tracked our nutrition and hydration? Those two things are even more important in recovery. Having high nutrition meals and remaining hydrated are the best ways to support your recovery. You may notice a change in appetite. You may be less hungry as you might be dealing with some residual grogginess or even a bit of nausea from the anesthesia. Or you may have some abdominal discomfort that makes you just feel blah. Or you might be like me and suddenly be ravenous, especially if your surgery corrected any concerns related to your gut or digestion. It's a good idea to plan for either scenario and have a mix of choices on hand so that once the time is here, you don't have to think too much or exert too much effort. Plenty of options exist to be able to create ideal, doable, or bare minimum meals that are still healthy. Start with a protein, as protein is going to help build you back up as you heal. Ideal would be fresh, raw proteins that you'll cook. Doable would be fully cooked, microwavable, or canned options. And bare minimum would be carry-out or delivery items. Next up, add vegetables. You'll probably want to avoid raw vegetables for a little while, as these can require more effort to digest and may cause discomfort at the start. I'm a big fan of steam in the bag microwavable options that can be found in the freezer section of the grocery store. Canned is also a good choice, though opt for low sodium versions, as additional sodium can cause swelling and bloat, which will only add to your discomfort right now. Finally, add some easy to digest carbohydrates. This is probably not the time for heartier carbs like steel-cut oats, but rather those simple carbs. If ever there was a time for white bread toast, now is that time. You'll want to have some options for snacks on hand too. Canned fruit tends to be high in sugar, so watch those numbers if it's a concern for you. But the water content makes it easy on a sensitive stomach. Applesauce was my best friend those first few weeks. It may be tempting to reach for the comfort foods at this time, and while I won't counsel outright denial, just keep in mind that your body is needing a lot from you right now. Do you want to fuel healing or do you want to fuel more exhaustion? That being said, I always keep a box of s'mores flavored Pop-Tarts in the cupboard for comfort food emergencies. So it's all about finding a balance that works for you. In terms of preparing meals, you're going to want to focus most on the first 2 weeks after surgery. These will be the hardest parts, where you won't want to have to deal with planning and cooking. If it's available to you, make dishes ahead and put them in the freezer. Soups and casseroles are best for this. Stock up on frozen or shelf-stable staples so that cooking becomes just mixing stuff. And make sure your favorites are saved in your meal delivery apps so that if you need it, it can come right to your door. Meal planning is also an opportunity to call on your support team to ask for help. Keep in mind the people you identified in the support network section of Module 1 and let others help you. This is our last module video. I'll see you in the next section to wrap things up.